Hi guys! So today's video is all about liquid lipsticks and my top 5 liquid lipsticks of the ones that I own, which is not that many. But yeah, these 5 are just the ones that I reach for the most because I love the colour and I love the texture and I love everything about them. The reason why I'm doing this video is because last year liquid lipsticks were all the rage and every company was coming out with liquid lipsticks, and it seems to be that the trend is continuing this year as well. And now we're at this stage where the market is full of different liquid lipsticks and it's really hard to choose the ones that you like. So these types of videos, just showing the product on the skin tone and on the lips, just really helps pick out what would look good on a similar skin tone. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it, and I hope some people find it useful, or at least one person. That would be nice. So yeah, let's jump into this. So the first one I'm going to show you is probably a well-known liquid lipstick to anyone who is a fan of liquid lipsticks, and this one is by Anastasia Beverly and it is called Pure Hollywood. This color is kind of, I would say, mauve type of nude. It's not very pinky and it's not very brown, it's somewhere in between. So it suits a lot of different skin tones, and I know that a lot of people love it very much, and I'm one of those people. It is very velvety and it's more of a thick consistency, I would say. It's definitely not runny, but I would say that it's somewhere between liquidy and creamy. It's very easy to apply. But the thing with this lipstick is that I find that it's a lot better when you put it all over your lips, and before you let it dry, you just go over it with a small napkin or anything just to pad off the excess products. And I find that this makes it look a lot more seamless and flawless, and it just altogether looks better in my opinion, and it stays on a lot better as well. The only thing that I would have to say is a negative about this lipstick, and to be honest all those lipsticks, is the price. All of Anastasia's liquid lipsticks are $20, as was this one. Obviously, I will start off with swatching this on my hand, and then I will give you a lip swatch as well. Okay, so the second one is from Gerard Cosmetics, and it is their Hydra Matte Liquid Lipsticks collection. This one is in the shade Serenity, and I believe this was among the first 3 Hydra Mattes that they ever came out with, alongside Aphrodite and Mercury Rising. I do have Aphrodite as well, but I just find that this one suits my skin tone a bit better. Aphrodite is a bit too orange on me, probably, I'd have to say. So this is definitely my favorite. The color on me is like a sort of dusty rose, kind of like a dusty pink, but it's absolutely beautiful, and the texture of it is probably my favorite out of all the liquid lipsticks that I have in general, just because it is very liquidy. It's very sheer when you apply it. It feels very lightweight, but at the same time it's very opaque, so you don't have to go over it 1,000 times. So I absolutely love the formula. I think it is absolutely amazing. And as far as longevity goes, I'd say that it starts to wear off rather quickly, especially if you eat something or drink something, and it starts to wear off in the sort of center of your lips the most. But because of the color, I don't know, on me it looks very natural, and it wears off nicely. It doesn't look too noticeable, which is what I really love about this product. As I said, it doesn't feel heavy on the lips or anything like that because it's such a lightweight texture. But again, the one thing that I do have to say about this is that it's not as pricey as the other ones, at least when you buy it in the UK. I bought this in the UK from Beauty Bay, and it was roughly about £10. But when I looked on the Gerard Cosmetics website, this cost $20 as well. So it's a bit, yeah, it doesn't really equal £10, so I don't know. This smells really good as well. That's another bonus, a huge bonus. So I'm going to do a swatch on my hand, just next to the Anastasia one. The third liquid lipstick that I'm showing you is from Stila, and it is their Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Bellissima. It's the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now, and as you can see, there is a slight color difference because in the tube it looks a lot more like a pale pinky nude, but when I apply it, it looks almost corally. It's a lot more bright than it looks in the tube, which is a bit bizarre. To be honest, it threw me off a bit at first when I first got it, but I actually really like the color. As far as the texture goes, it is very creamy. So compared to the other ones, it is not liquidy whatsoever. I think it is definitely like a moussey kind of cream. Another positive thing about this is that, again, it smells like cake batter or something very, very sweet, like a lollipop. And it is very long lasting as well, but again, you have to be, you know, kind of careful when eating or drinking something because it can start wearing off in the sort of center of your lips. And another thing with this product is that even though it is sorry, I lost my voice then. I wouldn't say that it is a very thick consistency, but because it's this kind of rich, moussey, creamy type of texture, it doesn't layer very well. So I would say that just quickly going over the lips and trying to be as, you know, neat as possible and letting it dry is all I usually do, just because when you start going over it, it starts to kind of drag and it can get a bit patchy. The Stila ones are the most expensive ones that I own out of my liquid lipsticks, because this one is, in the UK it was £16 and on the Stila website it's $24. So it's definitely not cheap, but then you get a lot of product in there as well, so it should last you a very long time. This is all I have to say about this. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we are down to number 4. This one is also by Anastasia Beverly, and this is in the shade Retro Coral. As you can see, it is a very bright, corally type of pink. A lot of pinks, I just noticed. This is absolutely stunning, and when you apply it on the lips, it looks almost neon. It is very, very bright. It is kind of similar to Pure Hollywood, but there is a slight difference in the texture or consistency, at least I feel. It is velvety, but it is definitely a bit more liquid. Yeah, just be careful when you apply this because it is so bright and it has to contain a lot of white base, so it would be this bright. But this also makes the application a bit difficult just because it can get very patchy. You have to be very careful when applying it, and you know, you have to go over the lips and all the areas very carefully. Another thing, once you've applied this, do not rub your lips together because it will sort of leave streaks and marks and it will wear off on the places that you put it. So I wouldn't suggest doing that, but other than that, the color is absolutely amazing, and once you get it applied evenly, it looks stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the price is $20, as I said before. So yeah, this is Retro Coral. And we have made it through to the last one, This is the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick, but this is from their Splash collection, and this is called Venezia. I think I'm saying it right, but anyway, this one is definitely the most sort of unique red that I own. It is kind of like a pinky red. It's somewhere in between those two colors. It's very hard to kind of explain it, so you just have to see for yourself when I swatch it. But the texture is a bit different from the other Stila one that I showed you earlier, Bellissima. This one is definitely more liquidy. It is not that creamy. So this one starts to wear off rather quickly on the sort of center of the lips again, especially after eating or drinking or anything like that. There's something about this one as well, the sort of texture of it, that doesn't look very nice when you layer it. It again starts to feel very heavy. It just doesn't look very good and doesn't feel very nice. So I would just say keep it as light as possible and don't layer it. Finally, as I said, it costs the same amount as the other Stila one does. So it is roughly about £16 or $24. So again, not very cheap, but the product is amazing and it lasts you a long time. So for me, it is definitely worth the money. But just so you could get an idea of what it looks like on the hand as well, next to the other shades, I'm just gonna swatch it for you quickly. Yeah, this concludes this video. These were my top 5 absolutely favorite liquid lipsticks, and I hope this video was helpful to someone. Maybe you're just trying to decide whether you should purchase one of these or not, and hopefully this will kind of help you decide what to do. So yeah, that is all I have to say for now. If you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you could see what I do next sometime in my upcoming video. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up, so thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! It's just stunning. I can't I can't really explain it any better than that. Once you see it on, oh shit, I haven't swatched it, have I? Oh, okay. Great. So this one starts to wear off. This one tends to start wearing off rather quickly on the inside as well. Ugh.